ready to go. Royal Amati drawn the outside. This over the 2,000. The gates open, and the 5 of them are away over the 2,000 metres, and the grey Scene of the Crime. He bounded out of the stalls nicely, and he's up there with Per Plan. And also Royal Amati contesting the early lead, and it's striding forward out 3 wide to go to the front into the bottom turn. So Royal Amati takes control as they run up toward the mile marker, leading from Per Plan outside of Scene of the Crime. Then It's a Virtue, and More Beautiful has dropped down to last. As they enter the back straight, Royal Amati bowling along nicely here. At a sedate gallop, leads by 3.5 lengths. Per Plan in second place around Scene of the Crime, It's a Virtue. And More Beautiful is last of all. They go through another furlong and past the 1,300. Royal Amati just going a touch keen. Leads by 3.5 lengths on Scene of the Crime, Per Plan. More Beautiful's on the outside of It's a Virtue at the rear of the field. So no change to the order. The 5 of them bowling along over the 2,000. Now, if you were to put the names of these 5 runners into a poetic sense, you might be able to come up with something like It's a Virtue that Royal Amati returned to the Scene of the Crime, because there's nothing more beautiful than things going per plan. And as they continue on up towards the 700 metres, it is Royal Amati still clear, rolling along by 5 lengths on Scene of the Crime. Per Plan in third place. More Beautiful now starting a move. It's striding up 3 wide, and It's a Virtue still back at the rear. So Royal Amati trying to run them into the ground as they came up toward the 500 metres mark. Scene of the Crime is off the bit in second spot, and the rider feeling for the whip. More Beautiful's right on the premises now as they top the straight, coming up into third placing, and still under a pretty tight rein at the moment. Then Per Plan, they dropped off It's a Virtue. Into the straight, the Matt Dale pair, 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Royal Amati from More Beautiful, who's looming big time on the outside. Scene of the Crime boxes on in the centre. Down to the 100. Royal Amati and More Beautiful locked in battle. More Beautiful the outside. Royal Amati the inside. Not much between them inside the last 100. It's a slogging go at the end of the 2,000. More Beautiful looming up. Put the head in front, and More Beautiful gets home. More Beautiful beat Royal Amati, Scene of the Crime. The Matt Dale trio running 1, 2, 3 from It's a Virtue, and Per Plan is last of all. So More Beautiful the outside, getting up to win. Matt Dale with more than half the field, and he runs 1, 2, 3. Brendan Ward on board. 5 is in the frame ahead of 6. 5, 6, 2. 5, 6, 2 and 4. 5, 6, 2 and 4. 2:10.67. 2:10.67 is the time. 38.51. And margins to come. I wonder if Matt's had a trifecta like that before. Thank you, sir. All 3, 1, 2, 3 over the line. A long head by 6 1/4 with the margins. 5, 6, 2 and 4. So Matt Dale running 1, 2, 3 in the stayers, and
she stuck her head right out, didn't she?
That's just a classic sign of a mare in really good form, you know. I thought if ever Royal Amati was going to beat More Beautiful, it'd be today. On the quick backup, she'd done really well, and we pulled the earmuffs off and let her really roll along.